1. Defensive buffer. For Israel, the Golan Heights serves as a natural defensive buffer against external threats. Its topography, elevation, and location make it a critical buffer zone and defensive stronghold, offering Israel protection from potential attacks, particularly from Syria and other hostile forces. Rising over 1,000 meters above sea level, the plateau provides a top-level view of the surrounding terrain. Its topography makes it extremely difficult for enemy forces to advance through the region unnoticed, while also allowing the Israeli military to detect and respond to hostile activities in neighboring Syria and Lebanon quickly. If Israel were to lose control of the Golan, it would open up its northern border to potential attacks and infiltration, especially considering the activities of groups like Hezbollah, an Iranian-backed militant organization operating in southern Lebanon. Before 1967, when Syria controlled the area, they used this advantage to fire artillery shells at Israeli villages and farms in the Galilee region below, often without provocation. Military experts often highlight that holding the Golan Heights is akin to controlling the high ground in warfare, a tactical necessity for victory. Moreover, the Golan Heights act as a surveillance hub. From the high vantage points, Israel can monitor troop movements deep into Syria and beyond, providing valuable intelligence to preempt potential threats. For example, radar stations and observation posts on the plateau allow the Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, to detect missile launches or other hostile activities early, giving them critical time to prepare countermeasures. Israel's control of the Golan also acts as a deterrent to adversaries who may otherwise consider military aggression. Knowing that Israel occupies such a strategically advantageous position makes hostile states or groups think twice before escalating conflicts. In a volatile region like the Middle East, where conflicts can erupt rapidly, holding onto the Golan provides a psychological edge to Israel's defense posture. For Israel, relinquishing control of the Golan Heights would be akin to compromising its own security, a risk the country cannot afford to take in an environment of constant geopolitical tension. Geographically, the Golan Heights provides an effective barrier against ground invasions. Its steep cliffs and rugged landscape make it extremely challenging for military forces to cross. In modern conflicts, control over the Golan has proven to be a decisive factor for Israel's defense capabilities. Syria's civil war, which began in 2011, created a power vacuum in southern Syria, leading to the proliferation of extremist groups and Iranian proxies near the Israeli border. Israel's control of the Golan Heights allows it to monitor these groups closely and prevent them from establishing a foothold too close to Israeli territory. The psychological impact of having a buffer zone also plays a significant role. Israelis living in northern towns like Kiryat Shmona and Tiberias can carry out their daily lives without constant fear of attacks, as was the case before 1967. This stability has also encouraged economic growth, tourism, and settlement in the Galilee region, which had been underdeveloped due to decades of insecurity. 2. Water resources. The second reason is that the Golan Heights plays a key role in supplying Israel with fresh water, making it a strategic and essential asset. The Sea of Galilee, also known as Lake Kinneret, is Israel's largest freshwater reservoir and a vital source of drinking water, agricultural irrigation, and hydroelectric energy. The Golan Heights feeds directly into the Sea of Galilee through a network of streams and rivers that originate from the plateau's highlands. Among these are the Jordan River's tributaries, which carry snowmelt and rainfall from Mount Hermon and the Golan Heights down into the Sea of Galilee. Without control of the Golan, Israel risks losing access to these critical water flows, which would jeopardize its ability to sustain its population, agriculture, and economy. Before 1967, when Syria controlled the Golan Heights, it attempted to divert water from the Jordan River as part of a broader strategy to deny Israel access to its water resources. For Israel, relinquishing the Golan Heights would mean risking not only territorial control but also the ability to manage and protect its water security. In addition to feeding into the Sea of Galilee, the Golan Heights itself is a valuable source of groundwater. The volcanic soil in the region acts like a sponge, absorbing rainwater and snowmelt and allowing it to filter underground. This water is collected in aquifers that are tapped for drinking and irrigation purposes. The combination of surface water and groundwater in the Golan Heights makes it an indispensable part of Israel's overall water management strategy. 3. Agriculture. Agriculture is another area heavily reliant on the Golan Heights water resources. Israel is known for its advanced agricultural techniques, but these methods require significant water resources to be effective. Farmers in the Galilee region depend on water flows from the Golan to irrigate their crops, while those living on the Golan itself benefit from its fertile soil and reliable water access. The plateau supports a wide range of agricultural activities, including vineyards, apple and cherry orchards, and cattle grazing, all of which contribute to Israel's food security and economy. From a food security perspective, the Golan Heights is particularly important. Israel's limited land and arid climate mean that every fertile region must be utilized to its fullest potential. The Golan provides Israel with additional agricultural space to grow food, reducing its reliance on imports and ensuring a stable food supply for its population. This is especially crucial in times of conflict when trade routes may be disrupted. In addition to fruit and vineyards, the Golan Heights also supports large-scale cattle grazing and dairy farming. The open pastures and ample water resources provide excellent conditions for raising cattle, contributing to Israel's beef and dairy industries. Economically, the Golan Heights contribute significantly to Israel's GDP through agriculture, exports, and agritourism. Visitors come from around the world to tour vineyards, pick fresh fruit, and experience the beauty of the region's farms. This boosts tourism revenue and provides employment opportunities for residents. 4. Energy potential. Beyond its fertile soil and abundant water, the Golan Heights is believed to contain valuable energy resources such as oil, gas, and minerals. Israel has long struggled with limited access to domestic energy resources, historically relying on imports to meet its energy demands. Furthermore, the Golan Heights holds renewable energy potential. Given its elevated terrain and open spaces, the region is suitable for wind and solar energy projects. Israel has been investing heavily in renewable energy to reduce its carbon footprint and reliance on fossil fuels. Developing wind and solar farms in the Golan Heights would align with these goals, contributing to Israel's energy sustainability while generating economic benefits. The Golan Heights is also rich in basalt, a volcanic rock that has both economic and construction value. Basalt is widely used in infrastructure projects, such as building roads, bridges, and foundations. The natural presence of basalt in the Golan has allowed Israel to benefit from local resources for infrastructure development, reducing cost and reliance on imports. 5. Tourism. Tourism is another key economic driver in the Golan Heights. Its stunning landscapes, natural beauty, and historical significance attract thousands of visitors every year. The area offers a variety of attractions, including hiking trails, archaeological sites, and natural parks. Mount Hermon, located in the Golan Heights, is the only ski resort in Israel, drawing winter sports enthusiasts from across the country and beyond. Additionally, tourists visit the Golan for its vineyards, hot springs, and panoramic views, which provide an economic boost to local communities. 6. Historical and cultural significance. The Golan Heights is dotted with archaeological sites that highlight the Jewish presence in the region dating back to biblical times. One of the most significant sites is Gamla, an ancient Jewish city that became a symbol of resistance during the Jewish-Roman Wars. In 66 CE, Jewish rebels in Gamla fought against the Roman Empire, defending their city from siege before ultimately falling in battle. The ruins of Gamla, often referred to as the Masada of the North, serve as a powerful reminder of Jewish resilience and connection to the land. Structures such as the synagogue at Katrin, a major archaeological site, showcase the spiritual and communal life of Jewish communities that lived in the region during the Roman and Byzantine periods. These ancient sites provide tangible proof of the Jewish historical presence, underscoring Israel's cultural and emotional ties to the Golan. The Golan Heights also features prominently in the Bible. For example, the book of Deuteronomy describes Bashan as a fertile and bountiful land conquered by the Israelites under Moses. Now, the Golan Heights has become a place of pilgrimage and national pride for Israelis. Visitors come to explore its historical sites, hike through its landscapes, and reflect on the struggles and triumphs of their ancestors. The region serves as a reminder of Jewish perseverance and the ongoing effort to reclaim and preserve their historical homeland. For the Druze community, which resides in villages across the Golan Heights, the region holds cultural and spiritual importance. The Druze have a long-standing presence in the area, and their villages contribute to the cultural diversity of the region. Israel's control of the Golan Heights has allowed the Druze to maintain their way of life while integrating into Israeli society.